Okay, let's bring in our next guest, Fempreneur, Sherill Calhoun. How's it going? I'm saying that pretty good now.
Sure,
Huh?
you got it down.
How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Who'd you bring with you today?
Today I am showcasing Cindy Pine.
Hello, Cindy. Welcome to The Buzz. What do you do?
I'm a fine custom jeweler.
A fine custom jeweler. What's the difference?
I only work on fine jewelry, gold and diamonds, and I'm a wholesale custom jeweler.
Wow. Tell me why you brought Cindy.
Because, number one, she knows what she's doing. She's been in the business for 20 plus years. Number two, she saves people tons of money, so they need to know more about her. I mean, we're about saving money, right?
The only thing better than free is a good deal.
Right.
Okay. And so you say wholesale, so anyone can walk in and buy wholesale from you?
Well, I don't have a store. I meet with people individually, so I don't have the overhead of a store. And I can save them anywhere from 30 to 50% or more.
Wow. Now, we were talking about wedding rings and
Yes.
things like that?
Wedding rings, necklaces, bracelets, earrings, anything.
And you design them and make them?
I design them, and then there's a manufacturing company here in town that makes the jewelry for jewelry stores all over the United States.
No kidding.
And so because I don't have the overhead, then I can save people a lot of money.
Now, designing the jewelry, I mean, it's so much more personal than just buying, oh, I like that one out of the case.
Right. I never make anything twice.
How'd you start this?
Well, it started 25 years ago. I was a manager for Rogers Jewelers.
I remember
And
Rogers.
then I went to Warner Company Jewelers. And then about 20 years ago, I opened Heavenly Gems.
Is that here in Fresno?
Yes, it's here in Fresno.
When you say Rogers, which Rogers?
I was in the one in Modesto.
Okay. Wasn't there one in Manchester Mall? A long
Seems
time.
like there
I think-
was.
One time
seems
ago,
like
there was one in
right?
Fashion Fair
Fashion
for a
Fair.
while.
Now, are you part of the Fempreneur Network?
I am.
Wow. So now, among all the other things, you're letting your ladies in on wholesale jewelry.
That's right.
Look at you.
And I've introduced Cindy to some of my friends who are not part of the Fempreneur Network, but are always looking for great deals and really wanted something that was unique. And so, she's been able to, and that's really what we're about, is helping women to market themselves, to find connections with people who know people who know people, and so that their niche is well marketed and represented. Yeah.
How many women are in the Fempreneur Network now?
We have hundreds, and we just finished with 60 of us up in the Jack London Square this past weekend. We had 60 of us that convened, and the reason that we did this was we wanted to make a declaration. This was a launch declaration that we were going to be reaching out both individually and collectively internationally. So what I mean by that is now many of the women who were in the room already have great international connections. We're going to continue to push that out now. With the numbers of women that we had there, we believe that because their networks are so large already, collectively we had outreach of over 66.2 million.
Wow.
Collectively. And so, it is our goal now to, for instance, I'm getting ready to connect and travel to Canada. We will be going to London and Paris in the fall. And prior to that, we're connecting with women in those areas who are of like mind, who want to see women progress at high levels, and certainly at parity with that of their male counterparts, but who are ready and moving already. And we want those connections so that we can continue that synergy.
I feel like you need to just look at the camera and tell the women that are watching out there exactly what it is that you do.
What I do is I lead Main Street American women now. Globally, we're working to what I call the finish line, and that in business. And what that means is I take women who are in need of skills, who really feel like there's things in the 21st century that they really don't understand how to do well, And I teach them through a network of 45 resource specialists how to hone in on those skills and become very good, to build their business acumen, I guess you might say. And then what happens is that connection between the 45 resource strategists and the members really just explodes, because everybody's still got a network. And when they learn a skill, if a member goes into our network and learns how to do social media, for instance, in a really progressive way, we showcase her. We showcase her work, and we also showcase the strategists that taught her how to do that. And so, it's all about skills. It's about getting your competence and your confidence out there. And, I always say that intelligence is sexy. Intelligence is sexy, and I think that women need to understand that. Making money is an awesome thing. Making great money, 6-figure, 7-figure money is a fabulous thing, and it's a great way to lead women like Dot, like your daughter, like my granddaughter, through their futures with a different mindset, and that is, I'm just going to be successful, make great money. That's just what I'm going to do. And so, that's what we do at the Fempreneur Network.
Makes me almost want to be a woman. Yeah. Now, are you looking for new members?
Always. We're always looking for new members, not so that we can build up, certainly build up membership, but we want new members because we realize that once a woman gets more confident and competent at what she does, then she can take our message out into the marketplace, and she can model the things that she's learned so that other women can learn from her. So there is a real domino effect.
Awesome. Now let's get back to Cindy a little bit and what you do. Tell me how it works. Let's say I'm looking for a ring for my wife.
Well, the manufacturer makes 17,000 different designs. So you can certainly pick out something that they've already made. And then I save you a huge discount, price. Or you can bring your old jewelry that you have, and rather than take it to a pawn shop, they can bring it in, we can take it apart, dismantle it, and make something unique for them that they're really going to enjoy. And then the bill gets paid for the most part, by the old gold or platinum that's turned in. So it doesn't really cost them very much money.
That's a great way to do it, isn't it? To take your old jewelry and just melt it down and make something new out of it. And if you need to buy a new gem or rock to go in it, you can do that,
then
right?
They get it at a huge discount. Or if you see a picture and you say, gosh, I'd really like to have this, that's an absolutely gorgeous piece of jewelry, then we can copy it. And I'll find a way to bring it in at the price you feel comfortable paying.
I think a wedding ring, it's great to surprise the girl with a wedding ring, but you're taking some chances. It might not be the right one. And, getting her involved in it might be the way. Putting great grandma's ring into the ring might be an extra special way to do it.
Exactly.
I can say that if it's 2 or 3 carats, it's always the right one.
I bet. Okay, Cindy, the people that are watching, how they get a hold of you?
My phone number and website are on the screen, or they should be, and they can give me a call. I can meet them at the nearest Starbucks, and we can discuss what they want to do, and we go from there.
Awesome. And Sherill, the women out there that want to join the Fempreneur Network, how they do that?
You may call me. I love talking to you personally, and I also love Skype connections. You can call me at 559-381-2409, and we can have a more intimate talk about the concept and what we can do for you.
Okay. And before we go, thanks for the eggs.
You bet.
All right. Hey, we're going to take a quick commercial break.